Facebook is in the building. Hello, gorgeous. Say hi, Jerusha. All the pretty people speak to me. If you are a pretty person, hashtag I got on my pretty people tee. Hashtag pretty people. Yes, you are the pretty people. What that means is we celebrate, collaborate, and create great relationships. Oh, that's something. Okay. That's what the pretty people are. So if you are a pretty person, say hashtag pretty people. Yes. Get your pretty people tea. Just tap my face, go to my link tree, and you'll see it says pretty people teas. Yes, I'm so excited. We crown our queens over here. So it's a money making Monday, marvelous Monday, whatever you want to call it. So I am like 15 minutes late. I like to come at 1:30 so that I have a quick lunch and learn. Let's get this party started. Yes, yes. Miss Corner in the building is Comer. Miss Comer is in the building. I didn't want to pronounce your name wrong. Taquana. I got it right. Hello, gorgeous. All the pretty people say, hey, Jerusha. Marianne is in the building. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. How many of you had a wonderful Mother's Day? If you follow me, I'm live every single day for the next 90 days on the Tick and the Talk. So if you missed me, I missed you too. I missed you if you're on Facebook, and if you're on Instagram, I miss your beautiful faces. Did you have a wonderful Mother's Day? Well, happy belated Mother's Day, but I did post Mother's Day for all of your beautiful people. Burnswick, Georgia. Yes, and Nadia in the building. Hey, Gina. Hey, beautiful. Yes, how you doing, gorgeous? Let me know that you're Dublin, Georgia. What? I got some Georgia folks in the building. I always have people from the north. You know, Georgia just don't like me. No, I'm just joking. Yes, I always have most of my audience is the northerners. And so, yeah, so I love all the beautiful people. So, yes, say hi, Jerusha. Let me know that you're in the building. Hello, gorgeous. So let's talk about it. So really quickly, we're going to talk about you sharing more of you, which is so important to build an online business. It's so important if you're trying to have online presence, you're trying to build an audience, you're trying to monetize social media. You want all the things. Guess what? That means you have to get to know your peoples, and your peoples got to get to know you. Oh my goodness. The Cayman Islands in the building. This is amazing to me. Let me just say this. If you are not taking full advantage, I am strongly suggesting you do. You have the whole wide world in your hand. You have the whole wide world in your hand if you want to build a business. All of the peoples are on social media. All of the peoples, okay? You just got to build relationships. You just got to figure out who's your ideal prospect. You got to make sure you're posting to the right people. So yes, we have in the building, the Cayman Islands in the building from social media. All I did was press a button and we're best friends. And I can see all the people, no matter where you are. Colorado in the building. So this is your time to really maximize this free platform. I don't like to say the word, that F word, because they don't like that word. This platform or forms, because you can meet so many people. You can actually build so many relationships. And as long as you're building relationships, you're going to have a big business, because people build a business. Write that down. Say, Jerusha said, people build a business. Oh, you wish you were in the Cayman Islands right now? I know, right? So let's talk about this. I need you to show more of you. So today's lesson is about share something personal. Share something personal. It doesn't have to be dramatic. It doesn't have to be, any type of abuse or childhood trauma. That's not what I'm talking about. So I'm going to give you examples. I'm a tactical teacher. I like to tell you exactly what to do. I like to give homework over here. So I'm going to give you examples of something you can share about yourself, because the more people know about me, they get to know me, then they like you, then they trust you. You can offer your thing because you're building relationships when you share. Okay. So that's a very important part. So if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Say, I'm a newbie, Jerusha. That just means you're just now hearing the sound of my voice. You are a newbie to me. All the newbies say, hey, Jerusha. Put newbie in the chat. I actually speak that. And I want to recognize you. And then, of course, if you watch the replay, put replay. But if you tag and share, you and I just became besties. Like, go ahead and tag and share. You know you have that girlfriend that probably needs this information. Let's tag her right now. Let's share the broadcast, because when I share, you share. That's how we change the world. Knowledge is the new rich. Arm yourselves with it. I got a newbie in the building. I didn't realize he was a newbie to me. Yes, Tanisha is a newbie to me. Patty, thank you so much for tagging. I appreciate that. That's what I'm talking about. Let's share the love. Let's share the love. We can all go to the top. It's the bottom that's overcrowded. And so I'm Jerusha Wiggins, motivational speaker, radio personality, and business coach in a direct sales business. And I help people start a business in my personal organization. Listen, if you don't know, I am currently developing 100 new directors, leaders, sponsors in my business, team members, whatever you want to call it, in my business. It's going down. I'm looking for those people that are hungry, they're ready, they're determined to make it happen. No excuses. Yes, they understand there are going to be challenges. We fall forward to success. Put 100 in the chat if you want to learn more about the 100 that I am developing for my personal organization. I'm so excited. That is the goal. My eye is on the prize. 100 families, 100 women. Yes, 100 people. That's crazy, right? Yes, I know. I'm crazy. I'm that person. I'm crazy. And so I want to do something crazy. And so that would just blow my mind. So if you want to learn more about the 100, put 100 in the chat so we can talk about it. And then I also help all of you. I don't care what you sell. I don't care what your business is. I care that you, right, learn these things so you can excel in those businesses. So it doesn't matter to me if you sell lotions, potions, pots, pans, hair, lashes. I don't care. I teach people how to build their businesses online and offline. So I create what I call double threats. So if you want to be a double threat, hashtag double threat, baby. Hashtag double threat if you want to be a double threat. I was able to build my business successfully offline for years initially, then got online in the last 3-4 years and built my audience online. So I know a thing or two. And so I only share what I know for sure. My hope is to shorten somebody else's learning curve. So that's why I show up for a quick lunch and learn. So let's get to it. Let's make it happen on this Money Making Monday, Marvelous Monday, whatever you want to call it. Let's do a Miracle Monday. Yes. So yes, hi, gorgeous. I appreciate you too. Just say hi, Jerusha. I speak back. No worries. I'm not the person that don't speak back. I actually see you. I see you, girl. So let your audience, this is your lesson for today, is share more of you. Because the more people know about you, they will follow you because they feel like we have a relationship. We're building something here. That's why you're here. We're building something here. And so I want to know, what is it that you're doing? I want to know about your journey. I want to know about your story. I want to know about it. But if you're not posting anything, I can't figure out the person. And you will know that when people go to your pages, if they're not immediately purchasing, you know why? They feel like they know you. It's easier for them to get it from like Amazon. But if they know you or they know things about you, they feel more comfortable purchasing from you. So we've got to build that trust factor. We've got to do that. And one way to do it is to share something about yourself. Share something personal. And I said this before I started. I'm not talking about your deep, dark secrets. And I'm not talking about that. I'm just saying things that people should know about you. Like, for instance, I said I live in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm actually from South Carolina. Okay, so that's something you know about me. I say it quite often on my broadcast. And I'm like, where are you from? I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. That's on purpose because I want you to know this is where I am. I'm real. I'm human. Because people ask me all the time, is this the real person? I'm like, yes, I'm real. So they have to see you enough. They have to see what you're posting. They got to get used to you and comfortable with you so they do purchase your product, your service, your opportunity. Are you following me? Yes or yes? So write this down. Your lesson for today is to be human. I know that sounds crazy, but be human when you show up. If you're posting or if you're on lives, be human. And I want you to share a healed cut, not an open wound. So if you're going through something right now and you haven't quite healed from it, you don't have an overcoming story or a triumph story, don't share that yet. We want to hear that you made it. Everybody loves a triumph story. We want to know, girl, you did it. Everyone faces significant challenges in their lives. We learn and grow from them. Write this down. Tragedy to triumph. That's what we want. What was the thing that made you get to this place? So people ask me all the time, how did you get started in your business? The only reason that I'm here is I had my son and he had some difficulties and I was working in corporate America. I enjoyed what I did. I'm not the person that hated my job, right? I loved working in radio and television. Okay. So I've always knew I was going to get paid to talk. So I enjoyed what I was doing. I worked for CNN News prior to my side hustle. And so after I had some challenges with my son, I decided I needed financial freedom. So when I decided, I need to be more present, I was open to other possibilities. And the first person who talked to me is the first person I got started with because I was like, oh, this is the possibility. I didn't make excuses. I didn't think about it long enough to talk myself out of it. I was like, maybe this is the blessing. Let's see. So I'm a risk taker. So I don't know. Most people are like, I got to think about it. I got to pray. And you say 5 years and you still didn't get started. That wasn't going to be my story. I need immediate success. Let's go. What do I need to do? So that's the story. And if you've heard me before, you know that's why I got into building my business was I wanted time freedom. That was the reason at that time. That was my why at that time. So people want to know. And now I can say I made it. Now I can say, yes, I became a part of the top 2% in 8 months. Eventually, I laid CNN News off. Boom, I haven't looked back since. I work full-time for myself. That's the story. Okay. So in the beginning, it was really challenging. I don't tell people it was easy, girl, quit your job. Do not quit your job. Don't do that. I don't regret mine because I was like so involved in what I was doing. I was so focused. I let everything go. I was focused on building. Most people, can't do that. I had support, all the things. So you have to have your stuff in order. Now, I can tell that story and I can tell you how to do it. I can tell every single mom how to build a business with a toddler. I can tell every single mom how to build a business pregnant, nursing, because I did it. It's my testimony. It's not a story I heard. It's mine. And so now that I'm sharing that, somebody resonates with that. Like, well, I am a toddler mom. I want to build my business from home. I don't want to put my child in daycare. I want to be there, for the first time they roll over or crawl or whatever. I want to be the person that they call on all the time. So I can relate to you. You're my people. So when you tell your story and you share some things about you, you're going to attract your tribe. I'm only going to attract the people who get it. And the girls that don't, they don't. That's a TikTok. The girls that get it. And the girls that don't. And so they will get it. And so when I often ask people, I know some people probably feel like they don't have a story, a triumph story. Yes, you do. It may not be the same story, but you have one. When I'm scheduling and booking someone to hear my opportunity, because I'm developing 100 new online leaders, and I always say, I can't wait to hear your success story. About 50% of those people will say, I don't have a success story. I'm like, you did something, right? You graduated, you are a mother, you're a successful mother, you've done something in your life, you're in management, like you've done something in your life that was considered successful because you achieved it. And so we've got to stop talking, that negative chatter, and we got to start talking positive to ourselves. Like, you know what? I'm a bad, you know what I'm saying? I may not be there yet, but I'm on my way. I'm going. I'm under construction. Come back in 6 months. Come back in a year. I am the number one author. Girl, I ain't even wrote one page yet, but I'm a number one author. You got to start telling yourself what you want to happen for yourself. And so when someone says, oh, I want to hear your success story, you tell your story. It is successful because you're still here. That means you have a pulse, you have a purpose. Girl, you have a success story. It may not be what you want. I'm not exactly where I want because I haven't developed 100 new leaders yet. But I'm where I am now. I'm excited. I'm not where I used to be. A pastor used to say that. You need to be thankful. You're not where you used to be, even though you're not where you want to be. But you better be thankful for where you are. So we got to celebrate ourselves. So don't talk like that about yourself. So you've probably been successful in something in your life. You've earned something that you've worked for. And so I always say everyone has a story, right? Everyone. That's like we're all self-made. Only self-made millionaires admit it. But we're all self-made. It doesn't matter what you make. You're all self-made. You're in control. You're the problem. You're the solution. No one else is determining your actions on a daily basis. You're determining that. You're determining it. So you have a story. So when you are sharing online, it's okay to share what you have done. And don't think, oh, that's nothing compared to this person. Stop comparing. Imitation is suicide. Write that down. Imitation is suicide. Okay. You are an original. You are an original. Don't you dare die a cheap copy. You're an original anyway. No one else has your fingerprints for a reason. And so whatever that looks like for you. So if you're a mom, you're a successful mom. Don't just say, oh, I'm a stay-at-home mom. You know how many people wish they could be a stay-at-home mom? Celebrate that. Now, these are some things also you can celebrate and share. That's my alarm. I think it's 2 o'clock already. Oh, yeah. And I have a 2:30 appointment. All right, great. That's a business tip. Always have alarms. Always, always. Okay. Now, another thing that you want to share to build your audience, to build your followings, sharing about yourself, but share your favorite things. Like, what is it about you that people can relate to? That's to be human. Share your favorite food or something. Ask your audience questions. Like I asked the other day, like I love seafood, right? I can eat crab legs, scallops, shrimp, lobster, fish every day. Every day. So I don't eat red meat or pork. So if you follow me, you've heard me say that. That's getting to know the person. The more you show up, the more people get to know you. The more you're posting or asking questions, that also allows your audience to get to know you. You can ask anything. Ask them to, what's your favorite song? And you share your favorite song. What's your, favorite motivational speaker or podcast? And then they share theirs. If you're in health and wellness, what's your favorite recipe? Make sure, right? It needs to be somewhere around your niche. Okay. So I would be asking, what's your favorite motivational speaker, or what's your favorite business coach, or what's one lesson that you've learned from a business coach? Because I want to know, right? And it also helps me to see who's in business, who wants to be in business. So that way, if I wanted to talk to you, I can get engaged with you based on what you said. So if you're in health and wellness, you can say, what's your favorite recipe for whatever? If you are in whatever your businesses are, ask questions. Okay. Ask them, what's your favorite whatever? And so if you meal prep, and I just said I love seafood, you'd be like, oh yeah, she my people. I can certainly cook for her. Yes, you could. So all of this is about you. If you look at my page, it's all about marketing and branding yourself. All of this is marketing. Right now, this is marketing. Right now, this is branding. So what you want to do is the same thing. So you gather your people. So your story. Why did you start a business? I just told you why I started a business. Why do you want a side hustle? Why? What would that do for you? And also when you're sharing, if you're posting, particularly write this down, posting your stories behind the scenes of your business, posting your stories behind the scenes of your life, posting your stories. And that's where people go to figure out, okay, do I like them? Do they have children? Where do they live? Like, what are they really about? That's where people go, right? They go to your feed because they just kind of want to see. But the stories is a little bit more behind the scenes. So post the behind the scene pics of your life, your business, your fun. Like this weekend, I was at the beach, with my husband's mother for Mother's Day. Then I went to see my mother, and then we got back to Atlanta. And so all of those things like that, those are things about me. Okay. It's okay to share those basic things. I think some people I don't want people in my business. Okay, well, don't post that. Okay. But what I'm saying is the more other people get to know you, the easier it is to offer your product, your service, your opportunity, because they know you, like you, trust you. They get you. They believe in what you're doing. They want to support you. It's harder for you to go to somebody's page right now and they're a random stranger and you're like, I think I'm going to buy $500 from this girl. You probably are not. It's harder for you to go to someone's page and be like, I think I'm going to buy $200 from this girl. I've never seen her. I'm just going to purchase it. Probably won't happen. But if I offered, or someone you follow and admire offered something and you've gotten value from that person, it's easier to have that conversation like, maybe. Correct? So you have to open up a little bit, not your whole life, but a little bit. Does this make sense? Yes or yes? Share something, everyone loves. Share something you don't like. I don't eat red meat and pork, right? So I tell, yeah, I don't. So that's something most people do. So you can share that type of information. That's not detrimental to my life telling you that. Nothing's happened. I have 2 boys. We live in Atlanta. What's going to happen? Nothing. You know that about me. Hashtag mama boys. I say it all the time. Mom of boys. Hashtag mom of boys. Tell me about you. Share something everyone loves about you or don't love or might not think is, like people don't know I like to dance. If you follow me, you kind of know. Like dance. I'm in Atlanta. Dance. And so when people see you in a business atmosphere and they always see you, in a professional setting, when I say, no, I like to dance, like, dance. And then people like, really? So you get to know there's more to the most people than the one person that you think they are. Everybody has different characters, right? Depending on who you're with and the environment that you're in. Yes? Okay, good. So yes, you're my people. So I like to have fun. I like to laugh. I like to act crazy. All the things, especially with my family, like acting a fool all the time. Okay, so that's fun times. So is this helpful? See how much you're finding out about me? See how much that's going to make you come back? Okay, this does it. If you do it, the same thing is going to happen. And this makes people feel more connected to you. Business is about relationships. Say it with me. Business is about relationships. Okay. Share what your audience needs to hear. Because I am developing 100 new business partners, I know what I'm looking for. Okay. I share that with my audience all the time. Put 100 in the chat if you're open to getting educated. And that's what I do. Educate people first on what I'm looking for to see if it's a fit. And so you've got to do the same thing. Even if you're not live, you can post the same information, right? You can post it using a visual. If you follow me, visuals work best, not just, a text. Visuals. People need to see something. Oh, products. She said, what about products? Same thing. If you have products, demonstrate how your products work for you. Do a demonstration on a TikTok or Reel. Do a short form video. Talk about your product. Ask questions about products that are similar to your products. So if you are product based or whatever, the same thing applies. Talk about how it helped you. If you are on a journey of a weight loss journey, that's the only thing I can think of. If you're on a weight loss journey, same thing happens. Okay, I've been on this journey for 10 years. I've never used anything that worked except this. And whatever it is that you're using right now that's actually working. That's a story. Tell the story. And that's when people will continue to follow, like, oh, well, what else is she going to do? What else is she going to overcome? That's a success story. So I don't understand when people say they don't have one. You have one. You're just comparing yours to somebody else, which you should not do. Because what? We don't compare. It's only one you. It's only one you. So let's talk about it. So if you're the person and you're like, I don't know my niche. I don't really know how to attract my ideal prospects, Jerusha. And even if I attracted them, I don't know how to start conversations. I don't know how to build those relationships. I don't know what to say in Messenger. I don't know how to convert those people. I don't know how to overcome objections. I don't know what to post, when to post. I don't understand the algorithm. Well, I got you covered. So yes, the 3-day ride, my business course is registration is open. It's not until June. But I opened up registration for those that are serious. I'm only taking a small amount like I always do. And so those that are ready right now, like I'm going to go ahead and register and get my spot. It is a virtual CD. Yes. And so if you want to tap my face, wherever it is, my link tree, you'll see the 3-day ride, which is my business course. I'm live 3 days with you. However, because I'm so generous, I actually leave you in the group and I allow you to ask questions as long as I can. I show up for bonus trainings, but I don't just kick you out. I'm very understanding because I know what it's like to not have help. I know what it's like in the area that you want. Yes, I have a mentor. Yes, but in the area that I wanted to be online 100%. And so I needed to figure it out. And so that's why I created the signature course called the 3-day ride for people who are trying to figure it out. They're tired of posting and praying. They're tired of like, people say post 10 times and it's not happening for you. You're like, I posted. Now, the problem with most people is they won't continuously do it. They fall off, and you cannot fall off. That right there, you need to fix. That's a you problem. That's a you problem. It's not a systems problem. It's not a Facebook problem. It's not an Instagram problem. It's a you problem. So you got to get that part together, that you're actually showing up for yourself. So if you know, she said this 3-day ride and I didn't take it, I need to take that course, man. I need to get in there. Okay, the registration is open. Okay, starting today, you can go ahead and register for the 3-day ride. Just for those that are tired, they're tired and sick and tired of not knowing what to do and how to do it. And you don't understand these little things that I'm going over. You need it. You need it. It makes a difference in your business. Okay. So this is the thing, and I'll let you guys go. If you are not enjoying your life, work, change it. The work that you're doing right now, if you're not enjoying it, change it. If you were about to die today, would you be happy with what you are doing? Yes or yes. Put in the chat. Yes or yes. Yes or yes. Would you be happy? I love what I'm doing, actually. I don't want to die tomorrow today, but I love what I'm doing. Okay. So if you were, would you be happy with what you've done or what you're in the process of doing, or no? So how you show up is important. How are you sharing you? Don't be trapped by dogma living. That means somebody else's purpose. Dogma living is when someone wastes time living someone else's life. Don't get trapped in that because, oh, I got to go to work, and you continuously build somebody else's business because they will hire you to build their business. You got to build something that you're in love with, something that you are proud of, a legacy that you can leave. Okay. You have a pulse, you have a purpose. And so you got to figure that out today. None of us are getting out of this life alive. We got to do it right now. You can live your life. You cannot live your life for other people's purpose. Okay. So don't be pushed around by the fears in your mind. Don't do that. Don't be afraid to start whatever nonprofits, whatever you want. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Girl, make all the mistakes you can make. Like, what is the deal with people saying, I don't want to make a mistake, I don't want to fail? You're not the type of person that wants success without failure, are you? It's going to happen. You're going to have challenges. Like, get over trying to avoid challenges. It's going to happen. I embrace, oh, okay, well, I made a mistake. Okay, well, whatever. What's going to happen? Nothing. You learn from your mistakes. You grow from your mistakes. Like I just said, share some of you. I said, share some of you. I gave you examples of things that you could share to help build your audience and build those relationships between you and the people that are watching. You cannot attract those people if you're not willing to share something. You can't do it. Okay? People got to know who they're working with. They're like, I don't know if I want to work with her. So be the reason someone smiles and changes. My mother would say, you have too much worry and not enough word. Okay. The word says, I'm able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think according to the power that works in us. Can you imagine me getting more than I can ask or think? Girl, and I can think a lot and I can ask a lot. So he's able to do exceedingly and abundantly above. So this little thing that we're asking for is nothing. So that's why you want to go ahead and make the mistakes. You want to learn from your mistakes. You want to share. You want to do it. Girl, he got you. I'm not even worried. I'm just like, it is what it is. Especially if I can't change it. Now, I learn from it and I do better, but I'm not going to stop my growth. I'm not going to stop my success when I know if I ask and I'm in his will and I'm a child of God, I'm asking my Father, he can do exceedingly abundantly above what I can ask and think. Girl, I'm about to do everything. That's why I'm building the 100, because I already know. I'm saying 100. He probably saying 1,000. I'm saying 100 because that seems like a lot to me. But to him, he's like, girl, you about to change thousands of people's lives. You don't even know. I don't even know. So you don't even know. But you got to start. Stop making excuses. Share more of you. No one can be you, and that's your superpower. No one can be me, and that's my superpower. I'm waiting on you to do it, whatever it is. So don't be afraid to share. Open your page up to be public, not private, if you're building a business. Now, if you're not building a people's business, then girl, keep it private. But in terms of building a business, a people's business online, I'm never gonna meet you if I don't build a relationship online. If you're in the Cayman Islands, I'm meeting you right now. Then we can have a private conversation. I'm meeting you right now. You said you're in what did you say you were in Canada? I'm meeting you right now, right? Everybody, the whole world is in your hand. You got to meet the people if you want to build a people's business. You got to be open to taking risk. Be a risk taker. And so I'm just encouraging you to share more of yourself. If that was helpful today, say hashtag helpful, put helpful in the chat. I know you shared and tagged by now. I know you shared and tagged by now, because that's what we do over here. That's the pretty people. See, the pretty people, we're not afraid over here in the pretty people. We want everybody to get it, because what God has for me is for me, right? Yes, we understand success is not a seesaw. We don't have to put somebody down in order to go up. We can all go up together. Yeah, there's no competition. I'm my only competition. I'm competing with myself right now. Right now, I'm like, girl, boop. I'm competing with me. I'm not competing with anybody else. I. Everything is I. And so as soon as you figure that out and you show up as your authentic self and you share the world with you, your people will come. Your tribe, you will build your tribe. You will build your organization, whatever it is that you're wanting. You will build it. Hashtag helpful. Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, make sure you share. Make sure you tag. If you want more of this goodness, say, Jarucha, you want more of this goodness, make sure you follow. Make sure that you follow me, of course. I'm live every day right now on TikTok. So if you want me every day, you get on TikTok and you'll find me. But I'm live every Tuesday at 1:30 on my business page on Facebook. Every single day at 1:30 on Tuesday, I am live to share more business tips with you, because we winning over here, girl. We are winning. We got that winning season right now going on. Oh, I appreciate you too. I have 4 beautiful boys. Yes, hashtag mama boys in the building. Miss Nadia, yes, I own a trucking company. You better own a trucking company. See, that's her success story. We all have a story. So you can share more of your story. You can share more of your story, yes, online, especially if you're going live. Even if you're not, you can post it. But I can't wait to see more of you. I'm excited to know more of you. I'm excited to answer your questions. And of course, if you want to be a part of the 3-day ride, make sure you tap my face, go to my link tree. So you want to be in my private space. You want some more of this goodness, like some more details on how to find those ideal prospects and how to build your organization, how to market, how to brand, how to overcome objections, how to find these people in groups, all the things, scripts, my personal scripts to start those conversations and convert. You probably need the 3-day ride. It's the ride of your life. Buckle up, beautiful, and enjoy the ride. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha Wiggins, and I see you on the page. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. My happy Mother's Day to you too.